I have Ubonkosi, my co-host. We are discussing everything that is happening at Naturena. Umnanda Tam?
Angimnani mfethu wena.
Sweet. We are going to talk about indaba kaManqoba MNGQITHI. Remember, there were links ukuthi he might join the Glamour Boys. So something happened. In order to hear the full story, you better stay tuned till the end of the video. And also we're gonna talk about Ulentolena Steve Komphela, who was at Solus, but things didn't go very well and he ended up leaving the club. Now he found a new home. Nganam, lenda bongphethele zona zakaMNGQITHI, what's up?
Sanibonani sokalava. Cameron mfethu, as you know, with the links on MANQOBA MNGQITHI saying that he's going to head to Naturena at the end of the season. But manje izinto didn't turn out as planned because we thought good to values of Naturena. But manje it seems like they are willing to extend his contract and extend his stay at Torkop. So it means very asikhohlweni ngaye uManqoba MNGQITHI. Even his agent Mike Markup confirmed good to know he's happy at Mamelodi Sundowns, so they are willing to extend his stay. So meaning with the Kaizer Chiefs will still be on a lookout for a coach, because we see with I don't think bazomkhaya permanent job Kelvin Johnson.
But so when do you think Kelvin Johnson he's failing at Naturena in such a way you would maybe a club can look for a new coach?
Yeah, the way aqale ngakhona since after AFCON ama promises bayasithembisa wona didn't live up to the expectations, but manje njengoba sekukanjena mfethu obvious ne management nayo I believe it is overly ithazi ngcono sale sofuna ucoach once makumele siphele once, because manje they can say ukuthi bazofuna ukumbuyisela back to his original position of head of technical director. So kahle vele thina kumele sibe prepared ukuthi singathola noma umuphi coach or available, because besifuna ama coach lawa ane high ranked, but manje it seems ngazathi their signatures have been secured. Now to say Saudi Arabia kwe Abba FC and also Nasri Abu ngale Morocco. So kushuthi sosala ngama options lawa abo Luxembourg Benade umuntu beya coach yabona Real Madrid on the 2005-2006 season, because manje it seems ngathi uye manje who is leading the race for the Glamour Boys.
But I see the opposite, because okay, I understand ukuthi ama expectations we had with the Kaizer Chiefs as they had a pre-season with the new coach Kelvin Johnson didn't turn out the way we thought it would. But in fact, let's look at the record. Numbers don't lie. Ever since Kelvin Johnson arrived into the club, in the DStv Premiership, he just lost 2 games, if I'm not mistaken. 2 matches. Out of how many matches? I think we played 9. So, losing 2 out of 9. Come on, that's something much better. Unama wins, unama draw. We have a goalkeeper who kept close to 7 clean sheets. Ubros Vuma ever since he came. So this is big improvement. It is the first time to see Kaizer Chiefs being consistent. We are not conceding. The consistency, ukuthi singasa concede ama goals, this is positive. What is needed is for us to score goals. And just imagine, shoot it in each and every game when we are going to play. If we can score 1 goal, we have high chances to win the game, because we no longer concede. I don't think it will be a wise decision to look for another coach. Nobody will be better than Kelvin Johnson. Kule standard Kaizer Chiefs iguso how they appoint coaches. We can't expect Kaizer Chiefs to bring someone with his own technical team. That will never happen. That's a dream. So I think Melis Pume kulawo dreams and face the reality. So far, Kelvin Johnson is better than most coaches at Naturena.
Ngama clean sheets, because he managed to keep 7 clean sheets in a row. But lapho mele siphinde notice ukuthi indlela idlala ngakhona team does imbeka phi nesithunzi, because we see ukuthi yes, we have a good defensive record after Mamelodi Sundowns, but going forward is the main problem, and also how we play it is very difficult to say ukuthi Kaizer Chiefs is playing this kind of football, because even the one that we hope that works for us doesn't work anymore, because route one football ayisaspanile, and you can see ukuthi no, a coach must come to his realization ukuthi abone ukuthi okay, ama tactics wami mfethu it seems ngazathi awaspan, let me try and change the approach, because we can see manje ukuthi ama players they are becoming average. The players that we hoped and believed ukuthi they are going to carry the team, they are starting to slack now. Castillo is nowhere to be found. Pulemode is second top goal scorer Kaizer Chiefs naye is nowhere to be found. They are becoming off form. So you can also see ukuthi kahle kahle eNaturena ucoach asala ukhona ne, but naye mele azibonakalise ukuthi kahle kahle ngikhona, kungabi ngokuthi sithi sino coach ngegama, because you can see some of his subs sometimes in fact is not make sure.
But when so far at least yena Kevin Johnson siyalibona side lakhe eli strong, defensively he's much stronger. But if you can look at Unseki, yiphi advantage bekanayo, iliphi side lakhe bosho ukuthi okay here coach Molefi is good, bes consider singakore, so besina double problems. But now at least we are focusing on one thing. So again, good defensively are not going to concede so easily, but says focus at 10, we have to create more scoring opportunities so that still told that one goal, so that we can be able to win. At least si stressa nge problem one. So mina I appreciate that coach, because last buya khona mfethu ku rough. And if you can look at our lentole, our last game against Lemontville Golden Arrows, where we won 1-0. If you can look at ilentole how we played first half, wabonile ama crosses ahamba phezulu, it was all ama cutback, Saile cutback, Modi cutback, uDuba umbonile. So you can see ukuthi this coach he is trying to change his strategy. Uyabona ukuthi amabhola waphezulu awaspan, and he reacted so fast. Danunseki bekadlala ama high balls njalo on each and every game, even though abona ukuthi it is not working. But Johnson, he did it I think 3 times, manje ayibona ukuthi ayispan, and he changed it. So mina I want to see someone who is willing to change, who is willing to bring some new strategies, new tactics. Against Golden Arrows, our first half was incredible. High press up front, which was something besingayiboni, because thina expect ama strikers wethu to stand still, bangabi ne movement, balinda ama passes. But umbonile uModi, he was a fighter that day. Umbonile uDuba was a fighter that day. Saile was a fighter that day. So you can tell ukuthi no, there's something azanayo coach Johnson. Definitely we are a team fit, akukhonakala ukuthi vele everything esiyenza is succeed. You must expect those things.
Yeah, gonna love you are making a valid point, but nothing must come to ukuthi is understand ukuthi indlela esidlala ngayo nemfethu must say a lot about the team, because most of our games eswadlalile since isibuya for the second half of the season, we saw ukuthi kahle kahle asina plan. To be honest, asina plan. It's all about inkosi sikelele ukuthi siyofika kanjani epalini ngenhlanhla sikwazile ukukora that goal. But since isibuyile, you have scored only 1 goal out of how many games that we have played compared to first half of the season. So you can tell you ukuthi yeah, defensive is imnandi, but akusinto esingajabulela, because asikakathola ama team azosenza ukuthi siphume at our shell at the back, ukuthi siphume our comfort zone, because lama team leswathola they barely register even maybe 7 shots on target. Cabanga masodlala nama team azo register, because also we do make mistakes at the back, but into ebalekile ukuthini we recover very quick, and also our goalkeeper is on high alert, uyakwazi good position. But isazodlala nama team lawa azosenza ukuthi sibone ukuthi see exposed. It's just
you must think about one thing. You must think about one thing. It's either yithi strong at the back, phela yithi ekumele esalawa abantu, yithi size-expose ourselves. So akusho ukuthi kulama match eswadlalile singabanga exposed, it means ama clubs besidlala no bewa weak. No, we're closing that gap. It's something that must come in mind also. Ukuthi mabangas attack hayi ukuthi abangeni, no they can't, because of how we play. Maybe defense yetu is much stronger, maybe back four yetu is much stronger. As you can see, Bruce Vuma is keeping ama clean sheets not because unama brilliant saves, it's because of that back four. We are not allowing our goalkeeper to be exposed. That's the main point. So even noma sadlala ne Mamelodi Sundowns or ne Pirates, if our back four will be solid, Vuma will not be exposed. So akusile club esidlala nayo ifeel. Sometimes it's us who are much stronger. We must also give ourselves credit for that. If ufuna ukubona ukuthi ziya attacker imani babheke beball watching as before Kaizer Chiefs used to play, uzobona ukuthi amfana simbo. But now we are trying ukuthi siyamhlala umuntu manje. Yababona mfethu abomathi, yambona uDove, he's out because of a red card. If bekuyile Kaizer Chiefs layer before, Dove bekazomeka hambe lo yamuntu. So I think now it defense yethu mfethu, at least they are more matured than before. So all we need are more goals, but in midfield. And in midfield uyambona ulento le coach, he's circulating the midfield. uDoli, uNkosiniphile Nqobo, uMatt, uCastillo, uMthetho. These 5 players are circulating in the midfield. I hope you have realized that. In the past 3 games, asikaze sabane midfield efanayo. So he is trying to find those 3 guys who can combine.
Yeah, nginotisile lento le, but so far njengoba lokhu wonke azifanele, there's no difference. Kuthi kukhona bana kukho bani still siyimbobe emidleni.
But Mthetho mfethu, I think it's much better.
Ngiyafana na umbonile game Arrows bekayimbobo na, so it's pointless. So it seems ngazathi manje ama DM wethu they are too relaxed or seba lahlithe, because mawuthatha ukubhede wesidlale ngakhona Umthetho amaningi ama mistakes, ushaya ama ball back, and you can see ukuthi nanoma siyaphambili we delay attack, mawufa uCastillo uyahayi phambili escoopini kusala kungena abantu. Umuntu esingasho nje ukuthi uyasizama lapha yana uMart, even though na sometimes unokwenza izinto ezi unnecessary. Yes, we believe work ethic yakhe yasinceda, but some of the games mfethu ayodinga maturity, awadinga ukuthi manje wena udlalisa une hard work, because you can see ukuthi kule game esodlala against iPirates, obvious mfethu igame will be won lapha yana ku middle of the park. And as you can see thina sinobani singenzeka bayichinje futhi of which asikayitholi igiyalo ukuthi yipe esipanelayo. Bona already they are balance, sebayazi ukuthi okay, this is the one to go, because usually they've rested most of their key players for iDerby, but didn't rest most of our key players. Sichubeke ngabo labo lo sihlala ngabo.
Okay, let me just highlight another important point. Do you know the reason why ilento le i-preseason yethu ingabonakalanga nokuthi coach had a preseason? There's no better way to practice than being in the field of play with real opponents. Training is nothing. That's why Mamelodi Sundowns in most cases they don't play ball work at training. Into bayenzayo is to make sure ukuthi ba boost fitness. Giyagijinywa kwenza all these things. They don't play much of ama tactics at training, if you can realize, because training it's more all about stamina. Nfaka umoya and make sure ukuthi fitness ikalo, you can be able to run until the whole 90 minutes. So into ezosenza ukuthi sibe much better ukuthi sidlale more games. Lento yenza ukuthi basinoke out kuma Nedbank Cup iyascosta, because ile opportunity bekumele sibe nayo. The more siba nama match up higher is the more siba much better in terms of ama tactics wethu, because sifacana ne reality. You can't talk about training. What if ziyasabu ukhahlelana training?
I see khuluma le na awubheka ama comments lapha sithi engage.
Yeah, understand.
Yeah.
So some of the things, that's why Mamelodi Sundowns they are much stronger. It's not because of the quality of the players, but also ama competitions ebawadlalayo. Banokudlala 3 ama competitions while thina sidlala 1. So you will see the difference. Training session vet is nothing. Sinokudlowa abantu abangatrainanga at all.
Yeah, ngisho lapho it comes ukuthi bona as individuals bona ibhola balidlala kanjani, basipanisa kanjani ingqondo yabo, because it's not only about ukuthi wena udlala ushaya ama drill, and also kumele ube ne football brain fit. Mawunganayo lento leyo kuba nzima, because amanye ama decision fit awadingi ukuthi kube ne influence ka coach. It all lies within yourself with okay man sengiyabona ukuthi I have to take the team, ngibeke emahlomba ami kube yimi engibonisa ukuthi manje I have to take the game mfethu, kube yimi ngiyilawulayo, because sometimes izinto azihamba ngalendlela ucoach beyaplane ngayo, but it's all about the players ukuthi bona kahle bazimisele ngokwenzana. As we know ukuthi lama players esinayo currently, yeah, we can see ukuthi some they are dedicated, some are not dedicated, but mase sifaka amazambana bolile sesibulisa wonke umuntu manje.
Yeah, kona I can say you have a point, but inking esinayo at least manje we are trying to fix ilento le our midfield. Even though amanye ama players kaka wa try, we haven't tried uSamkelo Zwane, we haven't tried uSithebe. So we still have players in the bench who can come in and change things. As we can see, the njengoba ba introduce uDylan Solomons, you can see ukuthi no, there's a positivity ever since he came. So not, but let's hope for the best, Mbana.
Yeah, go on mfethu ayikhiyenza mfethu, because we know ukuthi kwidabi it doesn't matter form okungayo mayodlala.
But let's talk about it, Dabi. What are your expectations ngedabi wena njenge Kaizer Chiefs? What are you aiming for? Are you aiming for a win, a draw? What are your expectations?
To be honest mfethu, I'm aiming for next, because the way sidlala ngakhona manje, one is not convincing. Yes, we are good at the back, but going forward kuzoba inkinga, because must defenders defender, but kuyokora bobani, because we need ukuthi swin, hayi ukuthi draw. As we know ukuthi kulama derbies eswadlalile la for the past years, there was no draw. It's all about bekwina and then a close margin kuba 1-0 yabo. So I mean avela ngishanga ngewina mina, because I know ukuthi Kaizer Chiefs injani. I know ukuthi injani.
But okay, I don't know today. I'm always thinking opposite side as how you think. Okay, mina, I was looking at Orlando Pirates from let's not talk about Nedbank, because that team vele ayilahlela nje with no plan. Let's talk about their match laba wena khona 1-0 against Polokwane City. The most painful thing about Orlando Pirates, according to the audience, according to our fans and everyone, most people, there's this thing in which Orlando Pirates, they are much better. They are a team that can compete with the Mamelodi Sundowns. But I don't see any difference between Orlando Pirates and the Kaizer Chiefs. The difference would at least be MTN 8 and Nedbank, if I'm not mistaken. And nokuthi basishanga 1 point in the log. Phela, that's the only difference. They have quality players, but are they giving expected results? I'm not convinced. Lea 1-0 koruma mahopa ngeflick. Come on, that match was poor. Like ama matches the Orlando Pirates, most of them are poor. They played much better yesterday against the Cape Town Spurs, but they've lost it somewhere. Bekumele banqwabele Cape Town Spurs early, but they waste chances. They have good players. Njengoba usho ukuthi they have rested their key players in the middle, but still mfethu, Orlando Pirates will remain with good players each and every season. But if you can look at the stats, the numbers don't lie. If singanika Kaizer Chiefs lama trophy enawo Pirates, that's where you will understand ukuthi how siyafana nalabantu. The different are those trophies. And another thing which is very important, you can't rate the team ngokwina ama cup. You rate the team by winning a league. The best coach ilo win a league, not the cup. Cup ingawina noma ubani, it's just the top 4, top 8. So it's all about ukuthi nibe lucky kangakanani to get there in most cases. Cups are nothing mfethu. Sidinga umuntu ozosiwinela league. Umuntu ozokwazi ukudlala these 30 matches ne?
Yeah, it's 30.
I understand. Sidinga umuntu ozoba consistent ozokwazi ukudlala 30 matches. We can talk about abantu abafana nabo Rulani. That's a quality coach. But Jose Rivero, it's not make sure.
But
so I don't see any different. Mean.
Yeah, mfethu gona ngiyaliza point lakho, but mele ubuye ukhumbule iPirates yona vele mongayibeka in terms of ama stats ngisho ukuthi ne Chiefs icishe zilingana, but mawuthatha ukubheka bona they do have players who are able to compete, but into abashoda ngayo is that consistent. Kaizer Chiefs akuna consistent and akunama players who are willing to compete, because you can see nanoma badlala ne abanye babo, you can see ukuthi it's all about ukuthi ba honor fixed. It's not about dying for the bet, because you can see ukuthi okwamanje ubonile sidlalile against the Midfield, but the body language of the players was something else. Because manje angeke sodlala 120 minutes yonke, but still we failed to register even 10 shots on target, but we are a big team now.
But what is it the important yini into ebalekile?
Thina we lack patience, we build up, asikwazi ukubuild up, asikwazi ukuqhaqhela block, and of which masothola ama team aslem, that's why vele usibona singakori manje, because asina plan going forward. Because mase sifika laphayana, even though no masifika ku final third, our decision making is poor. It's been half of a season manje sidlalile, but improvement dololo. So mele sike sizibone ezinye izinto, because manje so compare coach wethu Kelvin Johnson, who's an interim coach, with the coach that has flopped before, not the coach that was good. Ukubonisa ukuthi yena kahle kahle ama flops wakhe kuphi, because manje obviously is going to always be ahead of Unseki, because yena accomplish 1 2 3. But if ever the very attention, the very same behavior abayinike yena uJohnson bayinike Unseki, I believe ngaba ama result, because Unseki ngapha umuntu bekambulalisa beku goalkeeper uPeterson. If bengasu Peterson, I don't think kungabe silast khona manje sikhuluma ngendaba ka coach.
But I think you must also understand another thing. The Orlando Pirates, they love to play football, but not to score, not to finish. Each and every time, ball position yabo, ni playing yabo, it is beautiful. But if you can face the reality, what is the purpose of a soccer game? Sifuna ukubona enye team ikora, indlulenye ngama goals, and then you win. If you ithatha cup, ithatha cup. If you ithatha 3 point, ithatha 3 point. That's the difference. Orlando Pirates, they just love to play beautiful football. Even noma bangakori, they don't care. That's how they are. But looking at Kaizer Chiefs, scoring ama individual brilliance wonke lama goals, including the laga Wandile Duba, individual brilliance kuphela. So now we're not playing beautiful football, and I don't remember Kaizer Chiefs playing beautiful football. Tina vele sazwa si team edlalela ukuwina. Sometimes you must understand your club. You can't expect Kaizer Chiefs to play ground football like Mamelodi Sundowns. That's Orlando Pirates. Orlando Pirates and the Sundowns, they go pound to pound, even no dlala against each other. You can see they play similar football, but Kaizer Chiefs, we never played that type of football. Tina mazama ukudlala lawo majobijopo wafunayo wa expectwayo ukuthi siwine ball position, that's where we lose. Sibonile previously, and masishintsha sizama ukudlala ilento le yama low pass, yama long pass. That's how we win. Khona ama club mfethu adalela ukuthi bona badlala poor football, but finishing imnandi. So ukuthi manje we don't have those proper strikers eskenayo ukuthi long ahead awingozi. Kaizer Chiefs never play beautiful football. So kuyikhohlisa ukhalela ibhola labanye abantu. Let's be honest. Okay, awungayiplay li1 olkenayo le Kaizer Chiefs ebokeni ukuthi okay lezi bezwahlanganisa ama combination. Siphethe ukhala nje. That's why silanda uBillard, silanda uCastro, silanda uDoli. Sakhalela iCPD yabantu. Come on, that's not who we are mfethu. Thina nje sidlalela ibhola lingekho mnandi. I-win is what is important. And currently we don't have proper strikers to give us the goals. If it's ngathola umuntu ozokora, you will never mention yonke lento le yama positioning and stuff.
Yeah, kona nyakuzo, but ndoda mele ucabanga, because nathi ama players wethu abo mayisaqala season, Unseki he was cooking vele lento beyaqinisile batwa yena, because uPotsa no Dupriz no Modi le 3 le phambili, they were combining very well. But uthe mase kufika bo Gonzalez kula khona wabanjwa ipressure, wachinche wonke lento leya. Kula izinto ziqale khona ukumosheka, because manje bese sirelaya ku Castillo most of the time. And the manje uCastillo sebe amnotice ukuthi kahle kahle iKaizer Chiefs if ever sikwazi ukubamba lo muntu lo ukuthi angathola space eboxing kula sibaqede khona, because even namanje you can see ukuthi manje sekaphenduka inkomo, because akasazenzi lezi zinto lezi sebamnoticeile, because makasafika bekakwazi ukushaya ama interceptions, akwazi ukubreak ama plays, akwazi ukukeep ama defense splitting pass. But manje sekuphelile wonke lokho, because at the back of his mind sekusele in ayiphele isizini sibonga ukuthi lo coach ozofika lona was part of their squad or akusiko part of their squad, because manje sekaphenduka enye into esingayikeki.
But akekho coach ozofika. You can a statement was made ukuthi this time we are not going to change coaches. I think khona ivideo beyikhona yenziwe this guy ngazi Khosi support or Khosi fan interviewing ama fans at stadium. Some of the fans stated that management, the Kaizer Chiefs, were coaching the club. because khona la kubonakale khona abo Bobby passing instructions into the soccer field. So by the look of those things, Kaizer Chiefs, they will keep their weights because they've mentioned it before. This time around, they are not going to change coaches. They are going to focus on whatever they have. If they will try to fix those problems instead of replacing. Because Masayangok replace some replace some and for the whole 20 years. And if we keep on replacing. So what we are missing currently, these players who are quick. I'm a forward players wait. Mele babe quick in a movement. Ibola le taxilo le lokudlala amatasha i5 and then can shoot. Tina 2 touches is good enough. Suke khona la ku D-line ku attacking midfield kube passage pass in net. That's how we play. Ukusuke move ibola lisuke move le phambili. We only need 5 touches or even 4 touches. That's how we play. That's how ngazi Kaizer Chiefs idlala ngakhona. But looking at Abu Pirates nabo Sundowns, they play even 10 touches before ba shoot epalini. So we must understand ukuthi if football is different, we just need our players to be switched on, to be quicker, because ba fast abonqobo aba react quick, even no mode na unokuvilapha. That's why beka improve Villa against Golden Arrows. Ukuvilapha nje kuphela ukuphethwa ama players wethu. Usayile, he does run but technique akanayo. Makalibambile ibhola ubheka phansi. So he can't ukuthi nje aphakamise ikhanda abheke itarget or abheke ukuthi kuphume bani. That's his problem. So we have good players. And answering you on uCastillo simshintsha ama position for isikhathi eside. Even himself, definitely he's confused. Ukuthi ispan sakhe defender, protector ilento le midfield, ukuthi nje ama second balls aphelele kuye or ukuthi aye phambili. I think even a hype from ama fans ne social media, because a lot of people were also suggesting ukuthi why angadlali striker, why angadlali attacking midfield. I think also lento le imkhawathile, because yena makafike naturally uze ayi defensive midfield. That was his role. Noma ngenile bekungabi nembobo lapha, even though I had. But now sekuba imbobo because he consumed a lot of information, a lot of instructions.
Nyakuzi, but ukhumbula ukuthi ucoach njoba besibukela AFCON, he was saying that most of his players have improved. But so far since babuyile wena, to be honest, uyibonile wena abusayile ubabonile ba improve. That's
why I'm telling you ukuthi ilento le I training session, let's say we a team trainer soyithu angeke ngikulimaze mfethu, sicine ngawe, you are a key player. So noma sidlala kuna that thing yokuthi no man akumelanga silimazana. Maybe no coach unokusho guys ningabe hard on each other. So obvious kuna leyo nto yokuthi lay out yami, this is my best friend, so mangabe ngidlala against yena ngeke ngibe that hard. No emotions attached. It is just a fair play. You understand? That's a training session. But Kaizer Chiefs, they must learn. Ama tactics are right. Mele bafunde on an actual match. That's where the learning is. Angeke mfethu uthi uyofunda boxing but abakuniki partner ezokuchallenge. That's why if you can watch some boxing movies, that's why kuna futhi ithi singayi kwesinye sport. That's why kuna ama friendly matches. Ama friendly matches are made ukuthi at least niyakwazi ukuprogress ake lapho, because nidlala nama opponents eningawazi. Definitely kuzoba nama emotions, angeke kube nozwelo, kuzoba that hunger, and also that thing yokuthi yazini asizazi lezi mele simeke sure ukuthi siyazincwaba. But mandlala ninodwa mfethu awungeke abe khona lawo ma changes, never. So mina vele I training session angisayithathi serious. Ngifuna ukubona actual match. Nedbank Cup bekumele practice. Orlando Pirates ne Sundowns ba practiceile ngalama club wabo lawo. It was a practice match. Babheka ukuthi ngakorabo bani, ubonile abo mahopa badedela amabhola ukora amanye ama player. So you can tell ukuthi they were in training. Sundowns ihlezi trainer mayifika ku DStv Premiership. Masiqeda ukora 2 goals uzobona Sundowns icala ukudlala le bhola leli combine ama touches, uzobona baqala ukufaka ama new players. You know why? Bafuna ukubanika that feel the actual match, because the training session is not good enough. So we have to play these tournaments. That's why abanye bebayiphi Pirates, I think on the previous
Spain
bebakwenzelani lokho, just to get real opponents who are much stronger, so that they can grow mentally.
Yabona masesifika kulo point, iPirates Spain, Sundowns are Netherlands, TS Galaxy I take, Kaizer Chiefs yekuphi.
You understand? And look at the TS Galaxy, they came back much stronger.
Thina sibuye Tanzania, sibuye sinjani?
Soka
naseBotswana sibuye sinjani?
So you understand, that's why ngikutshela ukuthi sometimes the training session bafethu right babadonsisa amatayere, bekungamelanga zidlale lezi Kaizer Chiefs ngoba kuyafana. Bekumele labantu badonsa amatayera, bashama road work, bagijime labantu, because bashota ngomoya. That's what is missing. Tulwethu shema isona, kosingiphile ngcobo isona.
Yazi Cameron, I think yazi ungawasha ama-drills wonke washa ama-road work, but if wena ibhola likho kuwe mfethu lisuke lingekho, cause ungajima iviki lonke but come match day perform umuntu bekangekho na serious ku training. For example uHazard ku CHIEFS bebahlezi bakhala ngayo le athi le makumele train ayingini, but come match day sibona ngayo ukuthi kahle kahle yabona ibhola liyadlalwa, akuyi ngokuthi wena ujime hard kangakanani.
I think ukudependa nange position oyidlalayo, nange squad nangabantu odlala nabo. So I think iKaizer Chiefs akusila abantu abalinokha ibhola, but mangabe nama ball player abantu bazi ukuthi le mile bambile ngeke balithathe enyaweni, kuba simple for some of the players ukuthi singabi khona nesidingo sokumarka. Manje thina the way iKaizer Chiefs idlala ngakhona, it can't be. Mele simarke sonke jo, it's a must. Mele sigijime sonke. But look at Mamelodi Sundowns, abo Mudiba banokuresta lapha, because everything iphelela ku midfield.
You know why bayenza kanjalo? Ba believe on the system called the counter press. Counter press, it allows ukuthi nanoma ibhola uqeda ukuluza banele rule le ukuthi achiya 3 seconds singa recover, because they attacked, when they attack you beza naro, and iyenza ukuthi kube nama gaps amancane. That's why kuba lula ukuthi balithola back ibhola, but ubheka iChiefs mayidlala usayilule uDupreez ule ball recover in fast le ball mawaluzile. That's the difference.
It's the pace. That's why ngokutshela ukuthi stamina sidingeka lapho. First half yethu ibe simple against Arrows, because business stamina boyibona press, and I think it was the second match like Kaizer Chiefs iba ne high press into our opponents. You see it different.
Manje why banga stick to it, because babonile ukuthi abaSpaniel against iSwallows, yaSpan against Arrows. Umoya
banawo. That's why ngisho mele badonsa amatayera labantu mabafike training. Kula mfethu kubaleke ngakhona ukudonsa umoya. Ukena ukuthi nje bagijime nje iviki lonke bangabathintisa ibhola lapha.
Ukuthi bazolkhalela.
Like bagijime, because mfethu that's how, if you can look at Hugo Bruce survive kanjani ku AFCON. Usurvive ngama player we Sundowns. Lezi yazidlala ndoda zidlala ne extra time, kungabi nama changes. Zidlala ne extra time. Kaizer Chiefs ngeke mfana. Angalala phansi lapha.
Kanti bona lama best facilities why bangawaSpanish to their advantage, because manje it seems ngazathi yonke into is there at their disposal, yonke into lapha yani training ground inali la mafika shama drill na imshini ngalama Trojan ndoda angazi mina kanti Chiefs kahle kahle kwenzakalala.
They are too spoiled, I think. they are too spoiled jo. Labantu laba jo bekumele ba train serious. Kumele ba train serious, because even noma sidlala nama club afana nabo Stelis, we struggle a lot. Cape Town City, we struggle a lot. Basishaya run ama run nje kuphela, because mfana sisipapa mfana, fitness level is very important. So regroupa kanjani singayisonke abohlanti basala babamba amadolo kanje. Mfethu mele ndoda scan sambe nange line. You understand, makhulunywa behind the ball. Scan ukuthi okay, masiceda ukuluza ibhola, siya recover back to position, and then siphinda siya pressa ngeline. Ngathi kwabukela ama Vikings, like everything siyenza ngeline, but ku Kaizer Chiefs you won't see that, because fitness level ayifani. uDoli angekwazi ukudlala 90 minutes, uNkosingiphile Ngcobo angekwazi ukudlala 90 minutes. It's only Yusuf Mati hard work. Castillo, let's not talk about Castillo, because umuntu opap the papest is natural. uCastillo ugijima just for 20%. even noma wadlala 90 minutes uCastillo umbona kayi5 or kayi2 la nje agijimela khona phambili, but that guy he don't run usually. Nama passes wakhe usaba ne cold ball ke kuWest, umuntu nje ozokunika ama back pass amaningi. Mfana
phela manje ngisho sebasaba nokwenza ama mistake because they know ukuthi kahle kahle modlala le Chiefs kumele ube robot.
That's why mina ngokutshela there's no midfield without Yusuf Mat. That guy is ndoda ama passes wakhe aswak ne acceptile, but fitness level le out layer iyakwazi ukatheka ne team siluze uzoyithola iregroupile ibuyele back ku position yayo, or make sure ukuthi iyahlokoloza ukuthi ama opposition ibhola alifike ngale. That's Yusuf Mat ngcono adla indoda, same as uDylan Solomons. He recover faster because unaso that strength, unayo that pace, unomoya. If sonke besinomoya that way besodlala ibhola elimnandi.
Awuzama ukufunda ama comment abafiki ungabasibavalela ngaphandle.
Hayi bapapa labafana bakho.
Chiefs.
Bapapa jo. Umoya kuphela enkinga fair ama comments jo. It's too far. Besithi sikhuluma ngoba next bafethu siyaxolisa nge comment section. I'm sorry. Let them talk. He's a moderator who let them talk. We appreciate, guys. I can see the average view duration ngwazi ukuhlala nathi for almost 5 minutes. We are having just a normal conversation, but we appreciate, guys, ukuthi you guys are happy. You guys appreciate our conversation. Ningakhohlwa ukulike, guys. Ama likes are missing. Please, anyone who is live at this moment, ngicela just ulike nje. It is very important. Just imagine we have 50 people on the live but only 5 likes. 50 people and only 5 likes. Okay, let's switch kancane siye ku Steve Komphela. There was an update about Steve Komphela, as there were rumors vele the time he left Ilentolena. Solus good to know there are high possibilities ukuthi he will return back to Ilentolena, his former club in Morocco, Golden Arrows. Njengoba ubona irecord le Golden Arrows is bad, njengoba sibagaqa induku bekuyi match number 11 Mabuti Khanyisa losing 11, so obvious hayi bamambesile mfana. And this is the second time Kaizer Chiefs massively club bahambisa coach.
Ubani nomunye?
Angisekho sure Swallows. Angisekho sure ukuthi play club. But I Golden Arrows uKhanyisa is the second coach ebamqosha ngokuthi simthele induku.
Phela mara nangapha ezinye izinto bekumele uzinotice. Ubonile mayisaqala ngisho league ukuthi izinto bezimambela kahle. Lapho bekunama coaches lapha yabe bayi3. Bekhona ubani uManu lapha who was assisting him. But izinto ziqala ukuchinja mase bathatha uManu bamvayisa wasala sekasala. And manje ubona ukuthi bese imsindi club because after lapho kula aqale khona uthe maqeda ukudla le team iChiefs waqala wawina waluza kanje in a row. So we can tell you ukuthi kahle kahle yena abantu bebakwazi kumbalansisa laba bekaspana nabo. Into emenza ukuthi manje agcine sekaluza these so many games. Njoba manje sebamdemothile sekubuye uKomphela.
Golden Arrows, but it's a trend with these clubs Joe. Mayiqala vele baqala bale phezulu. If you can look at nabo Richards Bay, I think last season be strong in Richards Bay, but look at them now. They can also be relegated. It's highly possible. Only if he kept on spazzing our winner lama mesha sell. And then nathi siyithele induku Richards Bay, because looking at the fixture, talking about the fixture, it's tough.
We kept on spazzing sathola ubunzima because the goal difference isabayenza ukuthi ba because ba draw izolo week mina ngabe bakhuphukile, but goal difference bahamile ndo idala ba consider abantu.
It's too much, but ama goals abaluleke mangabe nilwela relegation and also ne first spot, second spot or third spot. But bona nje mabalwela ukuthi at least kuphele ileague bana maybe 20 points. 23 points futhi ngaba safe, just 23 points.
And uyibonela ukuthi close kanjani league manje?
kahle ufuna
because nalezi ezingale zihamba kubo 20 something bese nalezi ezingaphi only Sundowns evulele lephezulu the rest 31 30 29 zayehla kanje
kahle in order to survive relegation you need 31 points how many because not less than 30 I don't
think so. This season is very tight mfethu ayifani nalawa man because lawa man ibona ukubonga uDai manje don't because Sundowns mangawona 6 in a row already say you repeal up iqedile yayithatha league bashama calculations
phela ndoda our next fixture we are playing against njengoba manje sodlala iderby after iderby that's why mina ngisho ukuthi on the previous video I've made I've stated ukuthi asikho isidingo sokuthi sisishaye Pirates we have to make sure ukuthi masingabashayi makube idraw ama club ekumele siwashaye lawazayo because looking at the log zina 31 points zoyi3 Stelis 31 Cape Town City 31 SuperSport United 31 and our fixture we are going to play all these clubs ziyalandelana sicala ngeCape Town City after Pirates and then silandela ngeStelis after Stelis iCheap after Cheaper Richards Bay after Richards Bay sivala ngeSuperSport so you ama team ekumele sicollect kuwo la Pirates it's fine mini draw I can accept masa winner is more than it's a bonus if siya win
but it's unlikely for a draw to honest kwiDerby mfethu nama was optimistic ukuthi asingathola idraw but hey wathatha
so ukuthi ayaphela ama clean sheet kaBhuma or sibasha 1-0
yeah
ilento emele yenze phela because mayingapheli clean sheet kaBhuma should sobasha 1-0
inkana linto nezincane ziyakora manje ngibona umfukeng ngizobona inuduba
lela side jobe empty jobe ibhayizile ispace lapha
nani ngikore ngala ngisho leza idudu
yeah lela side jo ish Cape Town space she space 2 times mufukeng afree lapha kulesa space so I think thina masakwazi ukucontain umfukeng nje not just contain umfukeng back for it right
bonile izolbe bamhleli umswanganye ngibathe ngida mistake after mistake
zakijima lesiyamfana intwana lezi mfana zi strong
ayizona mfethu lezi abazipromoteile mfethu uyabona ukuthi masikhuluma ukuthi mabani promoter and also you have to show ihanga ukuthi kahle kahle uyayifuna lento yiwa ama result la because most of the squad besidlala izolo bobonga ukuthi intwana lezi even their captain is 22 years of age but kunama players ahamba kubo 30 lapha abo Murule abo Kupiri abo ukuthi kahle kahle leadership akusinto vele ethengwayo uzalwa nayo
azimnani leza intwana and I never expected it will be an open play because bez attacker mayilibambe Pirates mayilose ziyangena nazo so what I love Ines Mitendop that's a coach benimxoshelana kanti
ndoda yamazinyo ndoda since sagcina ngayo kudla Sundowns after yena sibhekanga sagcina ngeCovid I remember sawuna 2-1 that day wakora uzuma qeda ukungena after lapha siphindanga sayidla
emfana because that's a coach mfana endoda mina bengithi uzibhakela ibhasi against Pirates open play they never give up
ibonile le ntwana beyidlala ngale ku left uvele baya le ntwana yamama le iblind kahle kahle umunyane bengamuzo umunyane umuntu engimthembayo kudeya ayipatizo la beka off duty beka span overtime because no Kupiro khona lana qeda amadoda khona uvele baya wathi me idla wal mixed ibhola completely
yeah so shoot Pirates boy sidla 1-0 because mina ngivuma ukuthi uBruce Vuma mfethu bamtshelile endlini bathi unganquli mawanquli senkingeni impahla zeChristmas phela lezazigcokile
mele avule ibusiness lokwasha amashiti ukuthi abe clean because but mawudinga ishiti lakho libe clean go to Bruce Vuma
master of clean sheets bafethu
mara umunye umuntu ongichazile lapha uCheese boy improve mfana
yeah improvement kumsimango because we thought ukuthi iabsence ka David Milson kuzoba ne chaos lapha but mfana ayumsimanga
and another player mfethu makanika opportunity uyayibamba because ngimbonile mfethu bekadlala uMapholo just nje akanalo legazi lokuthanda but he was committed dedicated himself we can see ukuthi nange way be defender ngakhona ukhiphe yonke into nayo because ama diving header ndodo yo wina amabhola amaningi ndodo uMapholo
ndoda uMapholo I've been saying this like everywhere uMapholo kaze bamfaka angaperform njengoba usho ukuthi akanalo lelo gazi lokuthandwa like unebhadi even nangeSoweto derby nje angayihlalela ebenchini, it's highly possible.
Ngeke ngidami futhi yabona if uDobe bangathola ngale red card, yeah, it was highly but manje vele uye vela yikhenye iplace ngalifaka
nikhala ngomadala hlanti shuthi nodlala ngomashiyane ngedabi.
Ngeke kuyobuyelena uHlanti uyazi iChiefs injani iChiefs inalo mkhuba lokuthi mayodlala ama games na kanje they try by all means ukuthi babe defensively and of which into yobakhawatha because manje nyoba siyodlala lapha na vele uzozama vele ukuthi a defend kakhulu ukuze iPirates ukuthi ingathole leso space ukuthi ikwazi ukudlala ibhola enjoy because man bancisha leyo nto leyo bayenza ukuthi bangabe effective because ubonile na izolo kuleya game leya into abayenza ukuthi bangasabonakala kakhulu because mawuzobagwinya lapha esikubhini ukuthi bangaphefumuli that's where ubaqede khona because ucoach umbonile ukuthi umfuke ngilela side lela bese ifika le yantwana lebedlala right back and of which nayo you can tell ukuthi kahle kahle ibhakabhaka linama players wabo mawukena ukuthi mawungabamba wona isichaya because no Hotho nayo uthe makangena wavele waba papu ukugcina.
Yeah, so but iSoweto derby ihlala ifana. iKaizer Chiefs ayikazi yayiwina iball position ku derby. So into ezoyenzeka counter mfana. Mina ngibona uDupreez maybe uDupreez angalithola elilodwa ngedabi. Angavuka ngedabi.
Ngiyabona ko wonke amadabi engisawabukela i1 engayi-enjoy ngabona ukuthi abona manje isikhiphana sicilana emandleni. Bekudlalo extend on that match bekukhona uLucas Twala. Lapho ke bezigibelana nabo Libisi. Kusadlala boRakhali abo Qalingi. La sawina khona 2-0 kwangena uLuis Macha wakora nje aqeda ukungena kwaba kumgcina kwethu. Imesh ke lapho ngabona ukuthi yazagibelana mazi sabani but after lapho bese scan ukuthi Chiefs mayizodlala ifuna ukuwina inandaba neball position but iPirates yona ihlezi vele ifuna ukudominate ngalokho.
iPirates inendaba nokudlala as I told you. Pirates ihlezi idlala and I think uDerby masibanike lento abayithandayo. Abathandi win labantu bathanda ukudlala, bathanda ukudominate. So let's give them it dominant. Sizobabamba ngecounter. But obviously information yabo bazoyishintsha. Bazobuya I think bazodlala i4-3-3 njengoba na against Spurs bebadlala i4-3-3 kahle kahle le 3-4-3 ayisebenzi for Orlando Pirates because ama players wabo abekho suitable. Ithathu Mashanganye imbeke esidini ku right wing, ithathu Komphela imbeka ku left midfield, which are their key players in terms of playing ilento lena offensive role. Labantu laba ama best attacking midfield. So le formation yabo i3-4-3 kancane it is dying. It's better bayidlalela i4-4-2 or i4-3-3. But against Kaizer Chiefs I'm expecting Orlando Pirates to play i4-3-3. Bazomeka sure ukuthi bayasmatcha. Bayasaba phela, bayazi. Thina masathola one chance sibadlile. Done. China ufede.
Awuchayina vele naye ngicaka izolo mina umuntu waste isikhathi for mahala.
Fana. Pagania. Ipagania sali.
But nazo lezi Pirates izibonile switchanga on because they've seen ukuthi umuntu odlalisa iCape Town Spurs uvele bayi but they didn't do anything ngaye. Bamiyekile imesh yonke aloka abuza
lota. I think lo mfana lo bamnike ne man of the match Mbatha. Yeah, I don't see Mbatha getting a game time in the coming 5 matches. I think iSoweto derby makasibamba ngedabi it will be his last game Mbatha. Angumfeel umfana to be honest. And ubheka abantu abasebenchini. Kunondlondlo. Kuno team. Uba noMonyane.
Amonyane udlala ngale.
But impethu Orlando Pirates Mbatha ngumbonjo. Angumbona ayile juicy Pirates.
Inkinga into esike siyikhohle thina ezamafan we forget ukuthi ama players ayaba off form. Leyo into esisusa ingqondo.
But class is permanent.
Yeah, it's permanent.
Nangu ulento le uDupreez is off form ne but available.
Angisho
into esifunayo le.
But Mbatha naye didn't have a bad game izolo because mnane assist and also you could see with ama forward passes wakhe they are very good. Just nje ukuthi babhekane neimbila zithutha lapho because iCape Town Spurs they were chasing the game imesh yonke so they had to give them a run of their man because nabo babonile ukuthi kahle kahle iPirates siyakwazi kuyimatcha into esibulala ukuthi thina we don't capitalize on our opportunities that we get.
Hey Hi bafethu, I think this is it. We've said enough. Ningakhohlwa lapho to subscribe to the channel and also like the video. Yazi na i-tag ibhalile. Please don't forget to like the video, but people are not liking the video. But anyway, I'm hoping ukuthi next time everyone will make sure ukuthi maqeda ukungena nje ku live stream avela I-like nje, so that uphume kuleyo date yokulikana nama video. Maqeda ukungena ku live stream or i-video, just like it, same time uzlamlele nje. So bafethu, this is it. I'm sorry, we are far away. Mele sibe ne screen somewhere like duze, so that sokhona ukubona i-comment section so closer. But I appreciate everyone who tuned in kule conversation we had. Esikhuluma ngento ezibhaya boy. But guys, this is it. Subscribe lapho, so phinda sibonane.